Commissioner Bud Selig is in New York to join the negotiations between players and owners, but he said late last night the issues remain unresolved, and if they're not resolved by tomorrow, games could be canceled. Airline passengers will no longer be asked routine security questions such as, did they pack their own bags, effective today. A federal official says those questions have only created hassles and never prevented a bombing or a hijacking. And a freight train derailed in Central California, causing no injuries but lots of problems for Amtrak passengers. More than 600 people had to be bused between Fresno and Bakersfield. Those are some of the stories we're following at ABC News.
College, the chance to expand your horizons, challenge your intellect, make new friends, and yes, hit mom and dad up for cool new stuff. After all, you can't show up on campus ill-equipped. So as part of our back-to-school week, we asked our gizmo guy, DeBartolo, to come in and show us the must-have for the college-bound. Good morning.
Good morning.
I remember when I went to college, the coolest thing I brought was like a little black and white television set, and it was so not cool.
Oh, well, back then it was cool. Now we have cool stuff for now. And Samsonite is helping out. They have a new line of backpacks to carry all your goodies.
It's like a high-tech backpack.
Yeah, exactly. The front compartment is for your PDA.
Oh,
okay. The second compartment is for your books. The third compartment, Velcro and all padded, for your laptop.
Look at that.
In the back, your CD player or your MP3 player, and something called a headphone gate where the wire feeds through, so you don't have it dangling in front of you.
How great is that?
And as you're wearing it in the back,
so you don't have to go fiddling through in the front trying to find your phone.
A place for your cell phone.
That's fantastic.
Okay, this is called the High Says, or He Says, and $40 to $50, but they have a lot of different models.
Do they in different colors
different
and things
colors,
like that?
Absolutely, and different widths. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
From, Samsonite. Zenith for the dorm room. You don't have a lot of space, but this is a 3-in-1. A CD player will also play your CD with MP3 files, and a DVD player.
Really?
And a VCR.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, and all in one unit, under $200.
Really? Now, can it record DVD to VCR and VCR to DVD?
No.
No. Okay, just strictly plays.
Right, but it's a VCR recorder, so if you hook a TV to it, you can record programs.
Wonderful.
Okay, and remote control included. Now, you want to carry your files from the dorm to home. You don't want to carry your computer with you. This is really neat. This is from SanDisk. This little guy is called the Cruiser. Now, what you do with this is you push up on that. This is your USB port. So you plug it into your computer, download all your files, little belt clip, take them home. Not enough memory? Push down here. You can replace the memory card with more memory.
That's incredible.
It comes with 64 megabytes for about $60, but they make cards up to 256 megabytes.
Wow.
SanDisk Cruiser.
No more carrying all your books and papers and things like that.
No, absolutely. Going to put on tech specs here to show you the Olympic digital voice recorder. Digital means you can put recordings into folders. So you can have all your notes from one class in one folder. You can find voice indexes real easy, not like going through tapes trying to find them. Just go to a number and it's there. That's $60. This is from August. Go ahead.
One quick question. Does it run on battery?
Yes.
Does it need to be charged?
No, it runs on batteries,
Okay.
as does this.
Okay.
The August DC 3300 is a digital voice recorder, but it can also do 5 minutes of audio and video. Can take several hundred JPEGs.
Really?
And when
Audio and video?
Yes. And when you show them back, you can hook it directly to a TV set.
That's
okay,
great.
it's really neat. I did a web search at Kmart. It's under $170. And when you plug it into your USB port, it will power itself from the computer, which is good because it likes batteries, okay? Some of these digital cameras love to eat batteries.
Right.
August DC 3300.
And is this a picture from this is a picture that you took of your dog?
Yeah, just to show you, this is a 1.3 megapixel photo taken with that little August
And that's
guy.
not bad.
That's
And
not
for
bad.
notes and things like that?
You can do digital notes on that. And
That's
you can do JPEGs. You can do a little video. Send it, email it, Mom, I need more cash.
Right. Or this is what my dorm room looks like.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Well,
These are my new friends. This is...
Oh, you're very good. I'll send you money. I'll send you money. You know how to work the...
Right.
She knows how to work those families, I'll tell you. The HP Scan Jet. What's nice about this guy is it comes with software. You can scan reports or books directly into your word processor. You don't even retype them. Okay.
That would save so much time.
Right. And if you're copying negatives, negative strips or 35 millimeter slides, they go directly in here. And this guy is under $150. And if you don't need the photo capabilities, under $100.
That's great. And it's thin, so you can slide it underneath your bed because we know space is an
In the
issue
dorm.
when you're in a dorm
Absolutely.
room.
That's from HP. You have trouble getting up?
Of course.
Okay.
Especially on this schedule.
Okay, well, back at the dorm, you can wake up to fake sunlight. This shows you how it progressively lights up.
Oh, wow.
If that's not enough, then sound effects can come in.
Let's listen.
And if that's not enough...
Nice rainstorm there. Very peaceful.
If that's not enough, you put little crystals in the top.
And what do the crystals do?
The crystals have the smell of coffee.
Really?
Yes, and as the light goes on, well, they're not, they have an aroma size, okay? Heat will come out.
Really?
Okay, and it comes with different crystals. There's relaxation crystals if you want to fall asleep.
I like this. It's very zen-like.
Very zen. It's
very peaceful, as opposed to having a roommate come over and say, "Wake up!" Yeah.
There's a little hand in the back, but that's the bigger. And that's about, it's under $50. That came out of the Hemmicker Schlemmer catalog. And our final guy, this is great for the dorm. A lot of people don't realize in a dorm, if you wreck the walls, you pay, just like in your apartment. So 3M has something called cord bundlers and cord clips with command adhesive. You glue them on. All your wires go through here. You can reopen them and add more wires. At the end of the semester, there's a little tab behind them. When you pull the tab, it releases the adhesive, and they come off cleanly, and they even make ones for posters. So put up all your posters, but you don't ruin the walls, and they're only $3 to $4.
Great suggestions. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you. If you missed anything, it's at gizwizbiz.com.
Super. And you're watching World News Now.
There is no escaping all the... Manage your weight with a balanced meal. Chewy granola mixed berry, rolled oats, tousled with a flavor of raspberries, blueberries, even cranberries, and essential Slim Fast nutrition. It helps you manage your weight and your life.
It's a brand new
granola bars, a new meal option in the Slim Fast plan. It's your life. Feed it right.
Did you know that the powerful heating medicine in Bengay increases blood flow at the site of application to help ease your aches and pains? Did you also know that Bengay's been scientifically proven to increase range of motion, decrease muscle and arthritis pain, and improve flexibility? And Ultra Strength Bengay has 3 powerful pain-relieving medicines, more than any other leading brand, and that adds up to fast, powerful pain relief. Ultra Strength Bengay, the power you want, the relief you need.
World News Now Sports, brought to you by Bengay.
Well, tempers flared in St. Louis last night as the Giants and the Cardinals opened the National League Championship Series. The Giants took a quick 2-run lead, and Barry Bonds, well, he added it in the second. Bonds hit a drive to right center that brought in 2 runs. He ended up with a triple. In the third, the Giants' Kenny Lofton lofted a home run. The solo shot raised the score 6-1 Giants, all off St. Louis starter Matt Morris. In the fifth, Lofton faced reliever Mike Rudolph, who threw one high and tight. Oh, Lofton got angry, and the dugout's Claire Bonds was right in the thick of it, and even the managers faced off. No blows were struck, and the Giants won the game 9-6. Tempers. Well, in college football this weekend, South Carolina will be at Kentucky facing the big man. Kentucky's quarterback is big in pounds, and ESPN's Curry Kirkpatrick says big in nicknames, too.
Touchdown Wildcats!
Are you ready for Hefty Lefty?
The heft of nearly 300 pounds of rollin', bowlin', screamin', heavin' super monster quarterback grinding across the grid is like an earthquake exploding upon a trail of truck stops. Not to mention a scary simulation of Jared Lorenzen, whose laughably legendary size the Kentucky Fat Police have finally accepted.
It's in the gut. Well, we accepted it because we weren't getting anywhere with it this year.
Coach Morris kind of just said, throw the scales out, who cares? You're going to be a big guy. And it's the truth. I'm always going to be big. I'm never going to weigh 240 pounds. I mean, that's just not my frame.
It took a little while to get adjusted to that. My quarterback was bigger than me.
I am a quarterback stuck in a lineman's body. That's exactly what I am.
How much do you weigh?
The program says 275, and I think that's a very good program weight.
It's in the gut.
Have you ever dieted or tried to lose a lot of weight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have, but obviously it hasn't worked too well.
He's the round mound of touchdown.
You can't sink our battleship.
Welcome to Planet J-Lo. When you get a nickname from Jennifer Lopez, that's great. I mean, it'd be cool to meet her and finally, you know, get this whole J-Lo thing worked out.
Are they talking about J-Lo or your butt?
Both, I guess. I got a big butt for being a quarterback, too.
Hefty lefty.
One I've had since I was a sophomore in high school.
Icebox?
Ah, ESPN2, yes, yes. Couldn't be called refrigerator yet, so they called me the icebox full of snacks, and that's true.
How about round mound of touchdown?
I like it. I mean, obviously that means I'm scoring. I mean, I'm a big guy scoring, so that's cool with me. Every game you play, it's, you know, big guy, fat boy, whatever, you know, whatever they can do. You know, you just have to handle it. You just have to kind of say, okay, that's fine. Call me what you want, but we'll see what the score is at the end of the game.
You know, when he was in college, they used to call Charles Barkley the round mound of rebound.
The round mound of what?
So that's
they
what
call him,
that, because he was a big kind of heavy fat guy in college. He slimmed down later, but now he's. But I'm just saying that's where they got that nickname from.
That's worth for this half hour.
When we come back, 50 years of madness.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
Are you losing your hair? Is that bald spot getting bigger?
Medical studies have reported the body chemical DHT is the leading cause of hair loss. We've developed Avocor, a natural herbal treatment that stops DHT from attacking your hair follicles. Avocor regrows hair in balding areas. We guarantee it. Stop DHT from ruining your life.
Call 800-231-7756. Use Avocor risk-free for 3 full months. Call 800-231-7756.
Is it time for new furniture? Discover your Italian furniture connection at Nino Medea. Imported and elegant quality furniture, always at great savings. Visit the new Nino Medea Furniture, the heart of the home for those who have their homes in their hearts. Nino Medea Furniture, 88th Street, Kennedy Boulevard, 201-869-4000.
A young man, a young woman, and a town built on lust, greed, and murder. Welcome to Bush, Nevada.
I'm going to take this town apart.
Watch for your chance to win over $1 million before Christmas tonight following Monk on ABC.
Friday, one man who inspires fear, anger, and devotion. Now, the one interview.
Do you think the CIA is still trying to assassinate you?
Fidel Castro, Barbara Walters.
How is Ilion today?
What does Cuba's Castro now want you to know? A 2020 exclusive event Friday.
Here are some of the stories we are following this morning at ABC News. A man was shot and killed last night as he was pumping gas in Manassas, Virginia, 30 miles from Washington, D.C. Police are trying to determine if he is the latest victim of the serial sniper blamed for 6 earlier deaths in the Washington area. A suicide bomber blew himself up next to a bus near Tel Aviv this morning. He detonated the device after being denied entry to the bus. At least 5 Israelis were injured in the explosion. And West Coast dock workers are laboring around the clock to catch up on the backlog caused by the 11-day port shutdown. They were forced to return to work after President Bush intervened. And those are some of the stories we are covering at ABC News.
Most of our viewers are familiar with our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo. He comes in every month or two to show us the latest gear and gadgetry. But we don't pay very well, so Dick's got a day job as well. For the past 40 years, he's been working at Mad Magazine, which happens to be celebrating its 50th anniversary. So we sent our other madman, Barry Mitchell, out with Dick DeBartolo to celebrate the occasion.
Do you know it's Mad Magazine's 50th anniversary?
I do. I read that in the latest copy.
There's been a lot of magazines over the years that have come and gone, but Mad Magazine has always stayed, and I still get it, which is really pretty cool.
Who's your favorite writer in Mad Magazine? Dick DeBartolo.
Dick DeBartolo.
I happen to have him right here, Dick.
Oh, my
Is this the guy?
God. Did I just hear my name?
You did.
How you doing?
Awesome.
Well, there you go. There's an Alfred E. Newman pin, and probably one of the first to get the 50th anniversary issue of Mad Magazine. And thanks so much. And wait a second. Here, just so...
R-A-C-H-E-L-L-E. Rochelle is 23 years old. She reads Mad Magazine. You're with the magazine, writing for them for 40 years, and you're celebrating the magazine's 50th anniversary.
Right. So if someone then gets off in Scarsdale, how many people are left on the train?
I was very bad in algebra. How about you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wise one, tell me the history of Mad Magazine.
Okay, Bobby, I'll give you a short description. It started out as a 10-cent comic book, and now it's $3.50. So take care. Come back and visit us another time.
I'm going to go visit Superman Comics now.
Okay. It started out as a 10-cent comic book, and back then it satirized the comics. There were things like Super Duper Man, and then they decided, well, let's broaden the range. And in July, that was in 1952, then in July of 1955, it became Mad Magazine.
As we know it now.
As we know it now, and it started satirizing everything: movies, books, TV shows, ads.
Fun clumps, shape clumping cat litter.
Yeah, well, I'm not just a graphic designer, I'm a model.
For cat litter, for a fake ad for cat litter.
Well, it's a cat litter that when the cat goes to the bathroom, the shapes turn into fun shapes.
Hi, this is Nick Meglin.
And that's John Ficara.
And we're co-editors of Mad Magazine. Our demographic has always been a wide scattershot. It's amazing how many young readers that we have, but at the same time, how many older readers that started as young readers have stayed with the magazine.
Do they really?
Absolutely. We get a lot of mail from college professors. We get mail from people in nursing homes. We get mail from kids in crayon. And a lot from prisons. Matt is a terrific prison reader.
Also in
I don't know
crayon.
if you know
Also
that.
in
Yeah,
crayon.
yeah. Well, yeah, they don't want the sharp objects.
This is sort of new for Mad. This was an actual ad for Tommy Hilfiger.
Right.
Except we changed it to Tommy Highfigure and ran his real ad, except the only thing we added was the price tags, which is the real cost of each one of those items.
Can you do that? Is that allowed?
Well, we did it and we didn't get sued.
So far? This is a poster that's going to be in the December issue that is on sale in November.
Correct.
All right, this is the original Star Wars Attack of the Clones Episode 2. And you have a working version here of your poster, which is...
Called Gulf Wars Episode 2, Clone of the Attacks.
Clone of the Attacks, because...
Because it's the same war that we fought 10 years ago, only this time we're going to try to win it completely, I think.
Hey, who says Mad is an all-boys club? I'm with Patty Dwyer and Nadina Simon of the Mad Art Department. Beautiful stuff you have here. What is this?
Thank you. This is a spoof on one of our latest movies. We're calling it The Road to Sedation.
The Road to what, Perdition?
Yes.
It's incredibly detailed artwork. This is a new guy?
Yeah, this is a new guy named Herman Mejia. He's from Venezuela. When we found him, he couldn't speak any English. He was living in Venezuela. Since then, we made him move to the United States.
You made him, huh?
We also made him learn English. And he's one of our new star artists.
And here it is in the finished product. I heard a story that your founder, William Gaines, would go to any length to keep a subscriber.
Well, the greatest length that I can recall is when we went to Haiti.
Till his dying day, Bill read all the mail. So he knew that our one subscriber in Haiti did not renew. He took the entire staff to the man's house, about 25 people.
We went to Haiti, the island of Haiti.
And they knocked on the door and they said, "We're the staff of Mad. You're our only subscriber. Would you resubscribe?" So what's the guy going to say?
Okay, I will. And
thank you.
And thank you. And we left. And he subscribed. And about 3 months later, his close friend also subscribed.
So we doubled our circulation in Haiti for, what, $30,000?
And Gaines said that was well worth that trip.
Is it harder to make people laugh nowadays?
I think so, because there's so much out there now. And also, I think society's gotten a little bit more jaded than they were at one point, and certainly a lot coarser. So to really be on the cutting edge, but not go over that line of really horrendous taste is a real delicate balancing act.
Wow, is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it was very hard to get Liz Cho to pose for that, but it's not out yet. Yeah. Oh, this is Sam Viviano, art director. They count on me for everything.
Dick, blue cover or red cover?
Red cover, punchy. It says buy me. Definitely the red cover.
Great, thank you. Ryan, go with the blue! Hey, Dick, thanks so much for the tour of Mad Magazine.
You're welcome, Melvin.
It's a gas!
Yeah, I had a great time posing for Mad.
No, I'm glad you did. You know, when I was a little kid, I always looked forward to getting mad. Now, as an adult, another reason to buy.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Coming up, more news.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Grip Wrench, the one tool with the power to do it all.
42 million Americans with no health insurance or with high out-of-pocket expenses. The new People's Health Plan can substantially cut your entire household's doctor, hospital, even outpatient bills for just $10.95 a month. Call today.
Call 1-800-380-5959 for free information on the People's Health Plan.
World News Now Sports, brought to you by People's Health Plan.
Mavericks guard Avery Johnson called it an ugly one, but he'll take it. It wasn't until the fourth quarter against Cleveland when Eduardo Nahara gave the Mavs their first lead. Nice shot. The Mavs' Zydrunas Ilgauskas was reaching a career game-high 34 points. That tied it all up at 87. But check out Ricky Davis when the score is tied up at 89 going downtown. I like that. Tiebreaker for Cleveland. But in the end, Dallas, remaining the league's only unbeaten team, Michael Finley, finishing it off with 26 points. And they win 103-99. Well, 69-year-old Hubie Brown met his winless team in Memphis yesterday, and he held his first practice. Brown gave up a TV job to go back to coaching. He will run the Grizzlies. ESPN's Bob Holtzman has the bare facts. Ouch.
The most intriguing question Hubie Brown answered during his first day in Memphis was why. Why would a 69-year-old man with the best seat in the house and a job where no one points fingers agree to take over a winless team that in the past week couldn't keep up with Golden State or Denver?
When Jerry West calls you, I hope you know you listen up.
Just watching practice today, I think all of us were walking away saying, my goodness, we do have something very special here.
I'm about we and the future. And I told them in that meeting today, nobody's got a guaranteed spot here. At the end of this 10-day period, we'll know who can mix and who can't mix, and we'll know how that chemistry of the first unit and second unit will work.
The bigger question may be, will Brown's coaching style work? He hasn't coached in the NBA in 15 years, and his system puts a premium on qualities today's NBA sometimes lacks: defense and discipline.
If you're a teacher, you're a teacher. If you're a teacher with a presence, there's a presence. Whether it's a company, whether it's a team, whether it's a band, or whether it's a school teacher. When you walk through that door, baby, and you have a presence, everybody in that damn room, no matter what their age is, understands that something good is going to happen in here every day.
Brown cautions that progress will take time. The problem for the Grizzlies is they don't have any. Beginning Friday, they play 6 games in 9 days and still must find time to learn Brown's system. In Memphis, Bob Holtzman, ESPN.
Apparently, Hubie has said basically you'll either be playing hard or you won't be playing
at all.
So that's what's going to happen. But, you know, did you notice the change in hairstyle?
Yeah, did he straighten his hair? Did he have a perm before? What's going on?
I don't know.
These are the burning
which
questions.
Looks better?
I think the straight, don't you?
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's sports for this hour. Of course, I'm happy with anybody that has hair.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
The Jewelry Factory is a direct diamond importer and has their factory in full view. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of diamonds, most with GIA or EGL certs, laser inscribed, and guaranteed the lowest price. We have thousands of mountings to choose from, and your diamond is then set while you watch. Certified 1-carat ISI diamonds are only $2,900, and 1-carat solitaires are $599. Our new high-end cabinets have hundreds of rare high-end items. You can't beat our deals. Buy Factory Direct and Save, the Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
This weekend, don't miss Sansol Mania at the Route 1 Auto Mall. Over 2,000 Toyotas, Suzuki's, Hyundais, Nissans, Lincoln, Mercury's, and Mazdas. Something in every price range. Used cars with no money down, 0% interest, no payments till 2004, baby. Regardless of credit, save like Joan Rivers at a Botox party. Rush to Santos Route 1 Auto Mall, open till midnight Friday and Saturday, or call the deal man now, 888-716-3333.
Think back to all the adults who spent time with you when you were a kid, the ones who taught you, coached you, encouraged you, and let you know they were there if you needed them. Now think about the difference their involvement made in your life. Where would you be today if those adults hadn't been there for you? Think about making that kind of difference in the life of a child. Give back. Be a mentor. Call the number on your screen today.
9 men trapped, 9 families desperate.
I want you to tell me what you're going to do to get our husband out of there.
The Pennsylvania Miner Story, Sunday, November 24th on ABC.
Here are some of the stories we're following at ABC News. President Bush said during a cabinet meeting that he is taking the threats on the purported Osama bin Laden audio tape very seriously. And U.S. officials tell ABC News they are all but certain the voice on that tape is that of bin Laden. As expected, the nation's Catholic bishops overwhelmingly approved revisions in their policy for punishing sexually abusive priests. Under the new policy, accused priests will be judged by church tribunals after confidential preliminary inquiries by bishops. And 5 days of protests by Iranian students are continuing against the death sentence imposed on a history professor. He was sentenced for questioning religious rule. And those are some of the stories we're covering at this hour.
There is so much high-tech gadgetry out there, it's hard to keep track of what's new, not to mention what's good. So the new issue of Popular Science magazine does it for us with a rundown of some of the best technology of 2002. And our gizmo guy, DeBartolo, is here with some of the Popular Science picks. Good morning.
Good morning.
They picked a whole bunch of things, didn't they?
They did. It's in the December issue, which is out now, and they picked some neat stuff. Some of the stuff we've seen before because, hey, the gizmo guy's been picking it too, okay?
They know where to get the right
Yes,
stuff,
exactly.
you know?
But this is amazing. The Apple iPod, I'm just going to drop that on the floor. This little guy can hold 266 hours of music.
Wow.
Okay?
That's a lot of music.
There's a hard drive in here. It comes with a little remote. And what's new about the Apple iPod is now there is a version out for the PC. It used to be only for Apple computers, but now it's for the PC, Windows ME and above. And it even has some PDA functions. You can store 100 phone numbers in there. You can do a count. In addition to the music. It's just, it's just amazing.
How much would something like that cost?
There's a $500 version, which is the top of the line.
Okay.
There's a $400 version that only holds 133 hours. If you can live with that.
Right. So not really inexpensive, but for what you're getting, not bad.
It's amazing. It's amazing because, you know, that can be your entire CD collection in there. The Man Overboard watch, fall overboard, and in about 4 seconds, this will send out a distress signal to the boat. It also broadcasts on the international distress signal, so the Coast Guard would know to look for you.
Now, do you have to hit something, or
No,
how does
it's
it know that you've gone overboard?
Oh, you set it for automatic so that when you're in the water, it sends out the signal.
Okay, now let me ask you this. If you're washing your hands and your watch gets wet.
I believe it takes the full 4 seconds of submersion to do it. So that if you splash it, you wouldn't have the Coast Guard looking for it.
That's a good safety precaution.
It's $400 for the watch, and you can get a watch and a transmitter for $1,000.
Okay.
They had a lot of digital cameras on the list. I picked 3 that I love. The Logitech Pocket Digital. This guy is now selling for about $99.
You're kidding me.
And it's a little pull open. Now, it's a bare bones digital. There's no flash. But what's neat about this guy is you can stick it in your pocket.
It's like the size of a large credit card.
Exactly. And it's 1.3 megapixels, so it's fine. Great for sending pictures over the internet from Logitech. Now moving up a little bit, I love this camera. This is the Damage XI. And look at how, I'm going to turn it side, how thin this guy is.
It is very small.
Now this is a 3-time optical zoom, but what's amazing about this, the zoom is within the camera.
So when you zoom,
really?
it bends the light. So that...
Oh, that's fascinating.
And it's from Minolta, and it also has the world's fastest startup for a digital camera. From the time you turn it on to the time you can take a picture is 1.2 seconds, which on digital cameras is often a long delay.
Are there any cameras that use film that are on the list, or is that just so old-fashioned?
I believe that there is one camera on the list, as I recall. I don't recall what it was, because I don't look at film cameras. Okay. We're digital now.
Right, yes,
okay.
yes. High tech.
Okay, moving up the Olympus, and this is the Olympus 730 Ultra Zoom. This is a 10 times optical zoom. So right now, this is the longest optical zoom on the market, and they still managed to do it in a very compact camera.
That's a serious camera.
That's a serious camera, and you view through the lens, so you pretty much shoot what you get. It's a great looking camera, and that guy is coming in at about $699.
Okay.
Okay, but you know, again, we're top of the line.
Okay.
This is neat from Craftsman. Now it's a regular pliers, but you set a little lever in the back, and it becomes a locking pliers.
Ooh.
Also, there's a little cam action in here that multiplies your strength by 4 times, which means I'm basically about the same strength as Superman.
Superman, yes, I can tell.
You can tell, okay. Even through the sweater, even through okay, that's Craftsman, that's about $25.
Okay, handy.
Photoshop 7, Photoshop from Adobe is like the Cadillac or the Rolls of digital programs. This has something in here called the healing brush. And what it lets you do in very simple steps is take an old photograph that, you know, is beat up like this, and in a few steps, what used to take hours is turn it into a very decent photo.
That is pretty darn good.
And it should look a little better, except I ran out of photo paper. So the bad one's on photo paper, the touch-up one is not, but that's Photoshop 7.
That's nice, and you probably save a lot of money instead of bringing it to the Photoshop and having him do it there.
Absolutely. And if you have a Photoshop now and upgrading, I think it's about $189. Otherwise, the full version's about $600. And the final guy, this is one of those, why didn't they do this earlier? This is how Dutch Boy is now selling their paint.
Oh.
No more with the screwdriver.
Which is such a pain.
Right. And a pour spout built in. You know, with the can, no matter how you spill it, the paint goes around the rim. The next time you go to use the paint, you need a hammer and a chisel.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that something so simple is actually on the best high-tech list of the year.
Well, you know what? I think it's a great idea, and it adds about $2 to the cost of a gallon of paint. But the effort that you save, or the cleanup effort that you save is
and
worth
the hard aggravation. Okay, so where can we find out more information about all this stuff?
You can go to thegizwiz.com, or rather gizwizbiz.com, and I will have links to everybody's website.
Great, just in time for the holidays.
And we'll be back with weird, fun stuff, Christmas shopping.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Dick. And you're watching World News Now.
Heartburn can be brought on by stress or food. For fast relief, get Zantac 75. Zantac quickly blocks the strongest acid trigger for heartburn relief that's gentle anytime. Zantac, the shape of fast heartburn relief anytime.
Ring in the holidays with Now That's What I Call Christmas. 36 Christmas wishes from some of your favorite artists come together on 2 CDs to celebrate this joyous time of year.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
Young or old, you'll find your holiday favorites gathered on this 2 CD collection.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking.